Taurus, welcome to your session. This is a transformation um, session. We're going to see what messages come out for you. Please do not force any of the messages, Taurus. For those of you who are new to the tarot world, Taurus, you are an earth sign. Okay. All I ask of you, Taurus, is that you don't force any of the channeled messages. If you have any questions, I will answer those at the end of the session. I will not answer any questions while I'm channeling because that disrupts the messages that come in, and I don't want to be distracted. Not only it takes a lot of energy. A lot of people do not understand how much energy it takes when a reader is reading. Okay. Taurus, again, do not force any channel messages. I'm going to go ahead and start your session. I will put your cards as a spread. If I'm guided to stop, if I have a direct message, I will let you know at that moment. But for the most part, the goal is to put your spread down and then tell you what transformation messages come out for you. Also, just a FYI, you're not obligated, but just to let you know what other resources that are available for you. You do not have to purchase anything. The SGL Tarot Podcast, the link is in the description box, or the handle. There you will find your individual zodiac sign readings as well as your collective readings. Every Sunday, 3 zodiac signs, next 72s are released at midnight. Every day, daily reads are released at 6 a.m., one zodiac sign a day. Okay, so that's available to you whenever time permits itself, whenever you want to check it out, but you're not obligated. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your session started. And be patient with me now that summer is here. I am a guide who is very frugal about energy. So it is hot in California. So foremost, I will be doing readings early mornings, late mornings, late nights. But between the daytime where the heat is hot, I will not be doing readings. Okay. Um, yeah, just wanted to make that give you that notice. So for those of you who may have your days off or you're having lunch or whatever, I will not be doing readings during the hot hours. Okay. So unless someone wants to volunteer to pay my utility bill, then sure, I will show up during the heat time. During the when it's Why can I communicate that? During the time where the heat is hot. Well, I guess the weatherization position is not for me, huh? Anywho, Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, understanding for Taurus, Earth signs, transformation messages. Our message. Thank you. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you. Transformation message for Taurus. And also, you could be another zodiac sign. Either you're dealing with a Taurus or you have Taurus placements. Welcome. All right, you have no and intuition and downloads. Huh. This is you can't pass go into something that's complete. This is not you don't get $200. It just means um, you don't see something that's in plain sight, or you're refusing to do something that needs to be done in order for you to be able to go to the next step or walk through a door of opportunity. Okay. A direct message here is that your guides are trying to communicate with you. And unfortunately, you're not receptive to the messages or you're not seeing the messages that are coming through. Okay. Patience is needed. Taurus. You may feel like a prayer hasn't been answered, and it feels like it has. It's not in the answer of something being granted. It's in the answer of the DIY. Like, here are the steps that you're supposed to do, but you have to put in the work. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Whatever, when it comes to your transformation message, Taurus, I'm going to say this harmony comes with, oh, hold on. I hope I can get it in time. Let me see. My computer's about to cut off. Hold on. Oh, message don't leave my head. It's right there. All right. So when it comes to the 10 of Cups, okay, it just feels like there's a Taurus here with your transformation message. Where you are currently when it comes to mind, body, and soul, you've experienced a great deal, okay? And where you are currently when it comes to maturity, when it comes to your cups, right? You are available to be able to disperse. You're in a position to fill other people's cups, okay? And joy, you will find fulfillment in filling other people's cups, okay? And it just feels like that's what you're refusing to do. You're saying, no, I've been through X, Y, and Z. I don't want to fill anyone else's cups. Are you serious? Okay. So you may need to work on ego and pride. Some of you Tauruses may be on a high horse. The bottom of the deck is the Two of Discs. Yeah. So that makes sense. All right. So you need to tame ego and pride, and so that you can find fulfillment in these 10 of Cups. Let me read this note so that you can have a better understanding when it comes to your guides. I really feel like your guides are saying, no, we're not going to. It's a no that is for your protection. And it's kind of like, Taurus, if you want to go through the door of opportunity, you have to walk towards the door. Your angel guides are not going to walk towards the door for you. They've made the door available, accessible to you, but you have to put in the work. LMNOPQRS. All right. When it comes to the no, it says your angels are drawing close at this time to help you recognize that the answer to your question on your mind is no. See, some of you Tauruses, I understand what you've been through in life, but you're in a position, you're being asked to fill other people's cups. And let me keep going. This is not the time to proceed. You may want to, but you are being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand that following through on your ideas may have a negative effect on your whole course of life. And that's why I said, Taurus, you're being asked to tame ego and pride. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart centered. So, this is letting me know that it's not that you're not able to experience the 10 of Cups. Some of you are already in the position of experiencing fulfillment in the Ten of Cups, but it's not a full fulfillment. It's temporarily because your assignment is to fill other people's cups, right? And this is something that you know, it's kind of like something that's been held off, that now is not held off anymore. But when it comes to self, Taurus, on the outside looking in, you seem fulfilled, but in reality, you know, there's a protective mechanism. And if people were to draw near, they will be pricked by what's so attractive. And you know, it's kind of like, you know, the thorn on the rose. Those get close to you, they get pricked by the thorn. Hmm. The intuitive downloads. Taurus, are you willing to accept that you're a light worker? That's a question that I have for you. That's what I'm being guided to ask you is, are you willing to be a light worker? Hmm. Give me an overall angel guide message, please. Angelic protection, whatever you decide to do, whatever kind of worker you choose to be, whether that's for the light or for the dark, you're being protected. When it comes to uh, I don't want to say a dark worker, a shadow worker. I'll say that it sounds more legitimate. If you choose to be a shadow worker, just understand that it's just as difficult as it is being a light worker. There is no difference. If you're a light worker, don't be consumed by your own light. And when it comes to shadow work and helping people with their shadow energy, don't become afflicted. Don't become consumed as well. Huh. But just whatever choice that you currently make at this time, Taurus, just know that your angel, and you have angelic protection. So some of you Tauruses are psychic, or for some of you, I don't know what belief system that you have. Some of you will be called, what is it called? Uh, a prophet. Okay, let's keep going. Stuck in that message. Person. Okay, that's the highlight here. It looks like you're over, and those close you're getting pricked by your thorns. It's like Taurus, you're tricking people. Like it's like you'll lure people in to want to get to know you, or draw near to you, and they get pricked by your thorns. And you may be feeling like something is wrong with you, and it is not. There's nothing wrong with you. I don't think you realize that your protective barrier are your thorns, and it's time to clip them. You need to clip off your thorns. Give me one more. Ego. Yeah, you need to tame ego. That's what was said in your spread, in your session this far. Okay. Taurus, stop. don't be picky at this time. I understand that you know what you want, but unfortunately your guides can see what you don't see. And maybe that's what it is you don't want to see. For those of you who are gifted, I dream spiritual life. Some of you don't want to take on the responsibility of a light worker. Some of you see in your dreams as well. You have the Strength card coming in reverse. Some of you don't want to be light workers because you don't want to go through the process of what it takes to be a light worker. That's your business. No one's forcing you to do nothing that you don't want to do. But what you don't see is that you will find harmony and fulfillment in being a light worker. It's oh goodness gracious. I want to know why strength is in reverse. I'm going to say this. You need to get out of self, Taurus, as soon as possible. Get out of your own self, meaning you have to get out of your stubborn energy. You have to get out of thinking you know everything. You have to get out of being stubborn. And this is coming from a good place. Okay? Because ego is in the way. Okay? You're trying to make it seem like you're good and you're not. All right? But when it comes to being a light worker, no one's forcing you to take a path that you don't want. Whether that's being a shadow worker or a light worker. It doesn't seem like you want to do neither. Clarify the strength card. Clarify the strength card, please. With a change and harmony. Thank you. Beginnings and the musician. I'm hearing do what thy wilt, but it's like the reason why some of you Tauruses don't want to be a shadow worker or a light worker is because you don't want to be exposed. You have skeletons in your closet. And what you don't see is there's fulfillment in being whichever you choose, a light worker or a shadow worker. Some of you may do both. Your experience in life is your currency. So I'm being guided to tell you. Okay. What other messages do you have for Taurus? It's good to have ego, but it just feels like this ego is deeper than cocky. It's just kind of like there's no need for that. It says, I could be your hero, baby. A Virgo wants to save you, allegedly. You got to let go of the distractions, Taurus. Literally. Like I said, it looks good on the outside. You're wanting people to fulfill your cup. And the only way, if you're wanting people to fill your cup, Taurus, you have to get out of self. And some of you Tauruses, it's a hard pill to swallow. The reason why you don't want to get out of self is because you got skeletons in your closet. And you need to tame ego. But when it comes to your dream state and the gifts of your intuition and your downloads, that's assigned to you. That's a zeal that's been bestowed upon you. And I get it. You're trying to ignore that. That's your business. No one's forcing you to be a shadow worker or a light worker. But just in general with life and people, it's like I'll say this, those who draw near to you, don't be so quick to think that they're going to fill your cup, because all it is just going to be another experience that's going to create another thorn on what looks good on the outside. You know what image I'm seeing, Taurus? I'm seeing, you know how they have images of a man whom they name as Jesus or Jesus or God, and it has thorns on on the head. The imagery of the thorns on the head. I'm seeing thorns. I'm not seeing a person, but I'm seeing the thorns, and it just feels like it feels a little dark. It's like I'm talking to a Taurus where you're wanting someone to wear your thorns, or your guides are asking you to release the thorns that are over your head. Hmm. All right. Taurus, you have take action. Your fire energy. And remember, I was saying about a high horse? I'll just say this. Don't allow anyone to stop you. So the battle here is your ego and pride. You look good on the outside. It feels like you're over a situation. Um, there's something about skeletons in the closet. And so that's what's limiting you to a certain degree. Some of you need to be on your high horse in order to take action. Don't ignore your messages that are coming through. When it comes to your shadow work, are your higher self, don't be afraid to be yourself. You have angelic protection here. Okay. Um, when it comes to opportunities will be created for you, but you have to put in the work. Your angel guides are not going to do that for you. Okay. They fight your battles, but they are not going to do earthly work that you're supposed to do. Give me a closing message for Taurus, please. The King of Wands. You got to be confident, Taurus, and don't mistake ego for confidence. Okay. It says the King of Wands is a natural born leader of people and very capable and confident in their abilities. The king isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help in the actualization of it. You have a clear vision of what you want. Now do it, Taurus. I love you. And don't forget, love is kind. Don't forget, love is gentle. Those were the messages that came up for you, Taurus, for your transformation message. Please don't force any of the messages. Okay. Um, Either than that, till we meet again, Taurus.